So, uh, Hi everyone, and today this is the first episode of Entrepreneurship podcast series from Entrepreneurship Cell of I'm Lucknow, and I wanted to give you all a warm welcome to everyone after your internships and everything. So here's the first episode, and our guest is one and only Mr. Sidharth Oberoi, CEO and founder of LetsShave. Just to give you a little bit of background, he completed his industrial engineering from Purdue University, minor in entrepreneurship and innovation, and afterwards he started working at CSA Group in America. But as per his calling, he started off Let's Shave almost a year after, and we're here to look forward to hearing from Siddharth himself as to what motivated him to start this journey and how's it going and what all inspiration or learnings we can take from him. So let's tune in. Siddharth, a very warm welcome on behalf of
Hi,
I'm Lucknow and Entrepreneurship Cell. We're great to have you. How are you doing?
thank you. I'm doing really well.
Right. Let's start with that. Obviously, we know a bit about Let's Shape. I just want to hear from you. What made you get started
Mhm.
with Let's Shape? Like, what inspired you?
Uh, See, I think it was an extreme amount of frustration and boredom of using the same brand over and over again. I
Okay.
think that was the biggest reason that led me to, search why there is no other brand in the market to compete with the Mammoth. And this market was completely monopolized by one category. And what bothered me was overpaying for the blades, not the razors. Razors are usually very low price, whether it's Gillette or like Shave or any other brand, but they mark up really high on the blades, which was very frustrating. And using the same brand over and over again, it caused me to understand why there is no other brand, and that why made me start LetsShave.com. And I got so stubborn with that idea that I had to find the right partners to launch a brand like LetsShave in the market.
Right. Right. And do you think, like, from the perspective of a typical consumer, like, and I think it gets frustrating for everyone that we don't only have one player
Mhm.
in that market. And the question is, why won't anyone challenge those, big corporates, those who have so much money to put in to make that product? And like, I think in that way, we are somewhere lack innovation as well, given that the only incumbent thinks that I'm the only one, there's no one else to enter. So I think this also hampers innovation to some extent as well.
So I'll tell you, about the razor industry. The thing is that there are not too many players in the market, even globally, and the main reason is that this technology is like a Coca-Cola, Pepsi formula, and I would say there are only two or three good manufacturers in the world, and I will name them: Gillette, number one. Dorco and Bic. Bic is a French company. Dorco is a Korean company. Dorco is also our partner and our investor in the
Yes,
company.
yes.
And when it comes to build a razor, you need patents, you need right technology, and it takes I would say it took Dorco 70 years just to be where it is today as a manufacturer. So it's not very easy to reach that thing. So we wanted to fast track all that, and we brought Dorco on board, and we brought, I think, one of the best manufacturers in the world with our company to compete with Gillette. Because if we went and focus on building manufacturing razor, it would take us many years just to come and stand next to them. So today we are standing with all the partnership and strategic alliances we have done in the past.
Right, right. And obviously, it's a big thing, and it takes like a whole lot of challenges to take on. So given that you collaborated with these companies and you started out, having taking on into an industry which already have such a big player. So what were the biggest challenges or initial problems that you faced, and how did you obviously overcome those?
See, I don't know if there is something called big or small challenge. I think challenge is challenge, and
Right.
you face it every day, and you just go through them. But I think the toughest for me was getting Dorco to agree to be my partner and supply to me for the whole India. Why would I say that? Because I think I was 22 years old, right? Third year of my college, 22, 21 years old, and I started mailing them, talking to them,
Right.
and I approached their CEO in the US and all that. They hung my calls, they ignored my emails, and their question was this: that what's your background in the razor industry, and what's your financial power to ask us for a market like India, right? You are a 22-year-old student, and how can you think a $1 billion giant will just partner with you just by you asking and you showing your passion and business plan, right? So I think it took me um, more than 2 years just to consistently and stubborn. I was so stubborn about it, and I was so consistent about bringing them on board. I think they gave up, and they gave me a chance, and look where we are today. And I think it's just
Right.
the beginning. And I think LetsShave has huge amount of potential to grow in the market, considering the market is huge, and we have not reached that stage yet. So we are, we focus on jogging and walking. We don't rush. We don't accelerate anything.
Right.
We are
Right.
focusing on building a sustainable business with profits.
Right. Right. So, like, have you taken, like, apart from this, obviously you reached out to Dorco through this way, consistent emails and having that persistence, throughout those journey that, as you mentioned, it took like 1 to 2 years. So I think that's huge. So any other project that you have worked on or currently working on Let's Shave, for example, given the Let's Shave is almost on, like, should I say, nascent stage yet?
Mhm. So see, I think what we are working on now, I think our focus is to get onto India's offline market. I think that's our number one priority. And our next priority, or I could say parallel priority, is international markets. And we have already launched in the US, and
Okay.
we will be launching in the next, I think, next 6 months, and then more, I think, 5 or 6 more countries. And LetsShave will also be available globally to order online from its own website, starting tomorrow.
Is it actually tomorrow? Is that?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. So for now, we're present in US and India only, right?
Yes, but starting tomorrow, it's available globally from our website. So
Okay.
wherever you are in the world, you can order LetsShave.
That's amazing. So, are you planning, as you mentioned, that you'll be, focusing on offline sales as well? So, will you be starting
Mhm.
off with India only, or would that be simultaneously for US and India?
No, I think India is the focus. India is the focus and will remain focus for the next 10 years.
Okay, okay, perfect. And I'm not sure about US. So, for example, I can say like majority of the sales are obviously offline, given India. So, is that the same case in US as well, or do you think that, like, there's slight difference
US
between these
market
two?
is US online market is at least 3 to 4 times of India currently,
Okay, okay,
because the users who are ordering online is huge, right? So I think online potential in the US market is still bigger than India. But I think soon India's current online business will double by 2025 for sure, according to
okay.
Nielsen reports and Euromarket reports.
I think Indian market for now is also, highly concentrated. We have like, I think max to max 2 or 3 players, like talking about overall market, including offline and online. Is that the same case with the US, or is it somewhat
In
fragmented when
in
compared to India?
in what category are you talking about? Are you talking about like the razor industry, or are you
Razor
talking about like
industry,
Amazon?
yes.
So in India, to be honest, I will be very fair, but in India, there's only two players, honestly. I don't
Yeah.
see any third player which is really competing with Gillette. So I think it's only LetsShave and Gillette. In the US, I would say it's Gillette, Dorco, Dollar Shave Club, Harry's, and Bic.
Okay.
So there are five,
Okay.
six players.
Oh, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So apart from this, like any other milestone you have in mind for Let's Shave?
I think the what we are focusing on now is to build 100 to 200 crore revenue in the next
Okay.
5 years. I'm not talking about the valuations. I'm talking about the real revenue of LetsShave should reach more than 100 crores in next 5 years, and we will do it profitably.
Right. So apart from this, how like so in the I think how many years? It's been around 7 years, I think, for Let's Shave.
Yeah,
7 to 8 years,
6 years.
right? 6 years.
Six,
So
six
how
years.
did, like, what all milestones you had from initial to the point that you have reached today, and like can you connect a bit?
Okay, so I think the strength of LetsShave is that we are a focused brand. So which means we are not into everything. We are not into all kind of grooming. And which I'll give an example. When you think of McDonald's, it's like a burger. When you think of pizza, it's like Domino's first, right? When you
Right.
think of water, it's like Bisleri, right? That's how they build the brand. So LetsShave just means razor blades or anything hair removal. So what we have connected right is, according to me, is that we have not diverted from the hair removal category and we are focusing on razor blades and trimmers. And I think this will lead us in this hair removal category for sure. See, it's very easy for us to launch a beard oil or a shampoo or a conditioner or a face wash, multiple things, right? And we have no intentions of doing that for the next 5 years, or maybe never. I don't know.
Okay, so apart from razors, I think initially you had only razors for Let's Shave, and afterwards we
Yeah.
added more categories. So when exactly did that happen?
So I think after 3 years of having razors, I think we started adding trimmers and we started adding ball trimmer, which is for your under the belt grooming, and that's where it is. And we don't see. We will be launching a woman groomer or a trimmer very soon in the next 2 months.
Oh, lovely. So obviously we can say we have already come like far enough for Let's Shave.
Yeah, of course, 100%. I think we have the products, we have everything in line. I think now it's our team and our passion to take it to the 100 200 crore brand.
Right, right. So, given all this that you have done, you've got Let's Shave to this level, and it's already been 7 to 8 years. So, do you have any lessons or inspirations for the students or for the people who want to, be an entrepreneur, or they're already looking forward to, starting something of their own? What are lessons you have gained over these years, and whatever lessons you can share with us?
I think uh, they have to understand that startup is not easy, and maybe you will have no salary for the next 3 years, 4 years. I don't know, maybe never. It's case to case basis. So we'll start living off nothing and working, putting all your capital in the business. Do not give up, because that's not the way. Because there has been many times where I was, like, I'm done. It's not working, right? But I think you have to make it work. But then again, you would have to give up if you are in the wrong space and if you're in the wrong category altogether, and there are 100 plays out there and you're the 101. I think it's better to give up than to just keep wasting your time. And I don't think that any startup should enter a category which has already has many players solving the problem. I think you have to find a unique problem, a much bigger problem to solve, and then just go all in with it. And it must work.
Right. So, you mentioned that it's not easy, and you might have to forgo your expected salary that any MBA would have been looking forward to.
Yeah,
Yes.
no.
So how do you like? I think I have been in that stage. I didn't have a startup, but I had a job before coming to IIM Lucknow, and I
Mhm.
had to uh, I had to drop out of it to prepare for CAT, and I
Mhm.
have felt that. So what, like, how can you keep calm, and how do you prepare yourself to face those days and still have the courage to put in those 2 to 3 years? I think
I
that's
think
the big deal.
I think everything is connected, right? And I can say that for sure, because if you have passion, you will not give up, and if you will not give up, you will keep working without money, as long as it takes. Because there will be one day when you will get, I think, crores or multi crores or billions. I don't know. It will come, right? That day will come when you will get compensated.
Right. So, any other advice you have for students, those who are like 22, 23, still struggling, not sure what to do, how to go about the
See,
starting journey in
I always
entrepreneurship?
tell everybody, I always tell in my family, my friends, everybody, that just start, and then everything will be fine. I can't, nobody will take you there. Just start, and then let's see.
Right.
99% people just talk about it, nobody starts. You start, and then you'll see.
Right. So it's all
Yeah.
you have to be in on a do state instead of
Execute,
saying state.
execute. Just don't talk, execute, right?
Right, right. Okay, perfect. I think I don't have any more questions as of
Perfect,
now.
perfect.
If you have anything else to talk about,
No, no,
go
that's it.
ahead. Okay, okay.
That's it. That's it, man.